Welcome back. Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, starring Tom Cruise, one of 3 sequels hitting theaters tonight. Here to give us all the details in the Foxlight host, Michael Tammero. Michael, on top of the sequels, Keeping Up with the Joneses, also in theaters tonight. Film follows a suburban couple who discover their new neighbors are spies. Wow, interesting story. I like it.
Good stuff. 2 words for you, Maria. John Hamm. Did I say John Hamm? Can he be even more good-looking? It was starting to get on my nerves, John Hamm. I sat down with him last weekend, and he told me all about this great movie. How would you describe this movie to someone who's like...
I feel like it's if Mr. and Mrs. Smith had some kind of hobbits as neighbors, Zach Galifianakis and I, then it would be the story told through our eyes.
And then everything goes wrong.
I would say it's one of these kind of rare movies that it's got a lot of action and a lot of funny, weird jokes in it, and it's got some heart.
Yeah, and I think we've seen so many great spy movies that it is wish fulfillment to, like, have suburban people sort of step into that.
We need evidence.
I just want to make sure this is not paranoia. What is this?
There's a missile.
That car chase scene with the motorcycles, how intense was that shooting that?
For me, it was because I was behind the wheel for not the majority of it, but for a significant portion of it, actually controlling the car with 3 other live people in it and cameras attached to it and other people. So there's a lot to think about and a lot to be aware of, and you don't obviously want anything to go badly.
He knew what he was doing, but no one relayed that to me. I just thought, geez, this guy from Mad Men's driving fast. Get me out of the car.
For them, it was probably just pure terror because you were
like,
not in control at all.
John is not a stunt driver. Why is he driving the car?
Well, just split the last one.
Just split the cookie! Split the cookie!
The chemistry on the movie was just incredible between all the characters. I have a feeling it's all very real and it was all came very naturally.
I only really knew Matt, but they're all awesome people, and that love comedy, so that just gives way to a wonderful time.
The big reason that the film works is because the central 4 people really get along in a weird way. That you could kind of believe that these 2 odd couples would be halting friends.
Hi. We're the Joneses.
Keeping Up with the Joneses in theaters this Friday.
We don't get out very often, so we really like to make the most of it.
It looks good. I know that it costs $40 million to make, but it's not expected to bring that in this weekend.
$7 million. Nishiki, not good. There's a movie quote for you. I think this movie will make... you have time to mull on.
I like that.
Discuss. This movie will make it up on the back end. It's perfectly charming. It got better as it went along. The cast is great, and the chemistry jumps off the screen. It really does. And it's nice to be able to take your kids to a movie and not have to really worry about it or have a conversation after the fact.
You're right, and people are looking for that right now, particularly. Another sequel premiering this weekend is the comedy horror film Boo.
Yes.
Well, tell me about this one, another Tyler Perry movie.
It's a Medea movie. Checking it out tonight. It's part of our date night. It's 3 years since the last Medea release. Big following. It's expected to go neck and neck with Jack Reacher, which is a Tom Cruise. That's also opening this weekend. Very competitive weekend this weekend. 4 major titles opening, which is sort of a tough thing, especially when there's no kids out of school right now.
What are you putting your money on? Monday morning, we're going to talk about which one won the weekend.
I'm rooting for Tyler Perry and Medea. Hello.
Okay. Michael, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Have a great weekend.
Great,
Michael Tammero.